You guys have to take a very intelligent, positive perspective on what's happening today and realize that I don't have ego problems because I load 3 and 4 videos. They're 13-minute videos. It takes 2.5 hours. And if there's things I want to do during the day, it's a real pain in the ass because it's on the Wi-Fi and I have to keep it here by the Wi-Fi, and I can't take it with me because the Wi-Fi is right over there in the studio in the office. And so I have to come back in because the screen stays on for 30 minutes. And if you don't have the screen open, it kicks it back and it takes forever to load. So I have to come back in. If I'm shooting hoops or working or doing anything, I have to come back in here and make sure the status of the video load is in. And which is, it's not a colossal waste of time because I'm faithful and beautiful. And, it's to reach people and then try to, the integrated worldwide technology to get it to work better. So it's a responsibility that I have being the person from the book of Revelation that I am. It's not because I have ego problems, it's because you have ego problems. And it sucks. It sucks really bad. It affects everybody. It affects your own family. Your own family's jealous of you because they want the Jesus in their head to be better than you and to be perfect. And it's weird. They don't want you to be you because they don't want you to be tortured for standing up and doing what Jesus did. It's like, well, if you don't want me to get tortured for standing up and doing what Jesus did, everybody join me and get everybody else you can to join me, right? Go figure, right? It's fuck. And life is eternal and grace is infinite. And past, present, and future do operate at the same time because we communicate simultaneously. Okay. So I'm not being mystical and magical when I talk about this. When we have what we refer to as prophecy and revelation, it's because past, present, and future are operating at the same time. Or you understand what I'm saying? You talk to people in the past and you also talk to people in the future. The book of Revelation is me talking to John in the cave in North Africa. Past, present, and future operate at the same time. Einstein. Fuck. Okay. It's irritating, right? Okay. Now, when you sit and you watch these people on TV, I've noticed that with all this football stuff, it's all sponsored by these corporations and the military. Military this, military that. The armed forces, bro, are our people that keep us free and safe, and they don't keep us safe and or free. The only thing that keeps us free and safe is the Lord's Prayer. And I'm the only one working on that. Okay? And all you people in tech support orders, don't say you're fucking working on it because you're not doing what I'm doing. Okay? If you want me to not be tortured and to be saved by the magic Jesus between your ears or the magic person, the amazing person between your ears, stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me or just shut the fuck up. And when I'm done, you don't even have to say thank you. I don't want to talk to you. I just want you to live it and I'll live it. Like Jesus says in the parables in the Bible, right? And you can't feel any remorse or empathy or sadness or sorrow for people that are going to be killed with the technology because they won't stop denying people the Lord's Prayer because they don't want to. Okay? If people get killed at military installations or at their jobs, okay, or whatever you call them, their extortion gigs, their brain chemical addictions, because technology has to kill them because they refuse to submit to living the Lord's Prayer and don't want people to live it because they're too addicted to what they're doing. You cannot feel sorry for them. You cannot sit around and cry. Celebrate in like Johnny Horton with Johnny Reb, But he asked the band to play the song, Dixie, for you, Johnny Reb. And all. But the thing about it is it's wrong to believe in that violence and winning through violence makes right, when it puts everything that you need to live and all people that you love at risk. Okay? There's a reason why I'm the one like Jesus Christ in the Bible and none of you are. Okay? Are you figuring that out yet? Okay. I had a good talk with my son, and he said, why, Amy, why'd you stay with her, Dad? And I said, I had to, son. Because of the situations. I told my dad this today, and he kind of got it, but he really didn't. I said that one of the things that's cool about being a person that's in prophecy in the Bible, okay, is that you don't ever have to, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. You don't have any regrets. You don't have to feel sorry. I don't sit there and say to myself, I could have been a contender. I should have turned left in Albuquerque and married Edna, because it was only, they were guiding me. They were not guiding, they were forcing me and manipulating me to go to support their agendas, which I was not going to do. Okay. Any of the groups. Okay. The wise man does what he can and has to for any and all causes, but reigns independent of all of them. Okay. Live the Lord's Prayer, then you won't have all these, I have a cause, my cleats, my clouds. You won't have that. Okay. You live Proverbs and you won't have all this bullshit on TV. How to solve all these problems caused by people causing problems because they're aggressive, violent, selfish, and destructive. You won't have little girls being storm chasers, because why the fuck? Okay. Since our relative interactive will reduce violent weather reactions, because we won't have Chicago functioning like Chicago and Denver functioning like Denver, and dysfunctioning. We ought to call it dysfunctioning, right? Dysfunctioning like Denver, and El Paso dysfunctioning like El Paso. When we have people building adobe houses to last, building places to last, having cellars, putting the refrigeration unit in the cellar, going downstairs to get your food to prepare it in the kitchen upstairs. It's not going to be that hard, guys. It's going to be worth it. Because your refrigerator will be down in the cellar and will hardly ever have to run. It'll ventilate out through the ground. It'll cause less global warming, less problems, and less chemical breathing problems in the domicile. And it will hardly ever have to run because it's in the cellar. Okay, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an excellent driver. It's 20 fucking minutes to Wapner. We have a pelican trying to win at the goddamn roulette wheel. That's retarded. Okay, it is retarded for someone who's supposed to be such a great fucking genius to go to Vegas and try to win money for science to do science projects. If you have something to do with science, if it's necessary, we'll put the means and mechanisms together and we will get it done. Got her done, got her did, assholes. Tow Mater, fuck, you best backward driver in the world, huh? And you have these people, and it's frustrating, okay? And you wonder why I'm so frustrated. Guys, shit. Okay? It's not my issue and it's not my fault that my testicles have shriveled up to a 90-year-old man's, that my prostate has to process poisons and get it out to the best of its ability and does a damn good job. Same with my colon. Okay? And that my liver is having a real hard time processing all this stuff. And I'm really going to have to focus on, doing vegetable cleanses and focus on my diet. I've been trying to empathize with people that don't do what I'm capable of doing to keep myself healthy so I can talk them through it. And it's just not working because you guys are such assholes and your scientists are fucked and you think, well, these people just deserve to die because they want to die because we're being denied the Lord's Prayer. None of you will stand up for it with me and use your science to share, care, give in accordance to build the last instead of murder and judge. You guys are such fucking assholes. And it's true. And you can't say or think bad things about Amy and her kids and Steffi and her kids. Okay? Because those two women tried to love me in hell, and none of you bitches on the outside looking in have even attempted to love me so we can get out of hell. Okay? So I don't want to Pennzoil fucking want to hear it on the Liberty Bowl commercial bullshit, and these people running around in cars doing crazy and insane things. They have their great time. They're running around fucking smiling and excited because they're driving at breakneck speeds in vehicles that they don't need to drive in and don't even need to think about driving that fast. Race car driving, okay? Why are you driving that fast? Is someone trying to kill your mother in Poughkeepsie and you're in Pennsylvania? And you've got to get there before the assassin strikes? Alex cross me this, Alex cross me that. You guys are so fucking stupid. Okay? When you communicate well and you live faithfully like Solomon and David, you don't have these issues. You don't have commercials. I came here to order my brakes. If you need brakes for the vehicle, we'll make sure that they're available and you'll know where to get them and you will rarely have to replace them because you will only drive when necessitated. And you won't need Works Fast boner pills because you'll be healthy, you'll be physically healthy, you'll be physically desirable and attractive, and less people will have physical deformities from having to live in inefficient environments, have inefficient metabolisms, and you won't have these really cute supermodel people sleeping with the two cute kids sleeping in the back of the car. And you got to understand, okay, when people are doing professional wrestling, that person that is a complete selfish, brain chemical addicted, violent sex addict was one time a cute little kid with little pictures. Like when they show that one of Jeffrey Dahmer where he show him as a cute kid and he liked Christmas and all that stuff. And then he grows up, because you guys aren't living the Lord's Prayer, to take people and take them in his basement and have sex with them and then kill them and eat them. Donner Party. Takova's boots, dumbass motherfucker. If you make good boots, don't name them. Just make and then share. Okay, you'll like my boots, and I'll show you how to make them. All right? You're like the elves from Elf. Okay? You don't need to do things to extreme measures anymore. This is the 21st century. If we have to get out and do something, we'll all get out and do it together. We'll do it intelligently. We'll use the right equipment. You will stop sending people off in Kevlar and telling them to murder or be murdered for money and tell them that they're heroes and they're heroic. And thank you for, you don't thank them for their freedom. They're not free. You thank me for freeing them from their egos and freeing the soul from their wretched minds, so it doesn't have to be ripped from their wretched flesh by drones, technologies coming and obliterating from the face of the planet because they're a threat to their own species and their own children. Okay, I'm going to go. We'll talk tomorrow. You should understand how much I love you. And if you don't understand how much I love you, you are so sick. You are beyond repair. Okay? I love you. Peace.